Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today, guys? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for ourselves today, so let's literally dive right on into it. So what is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling. Why should businesses hire older people for sales job? Why should people hire older people for sales jobs? That's a pretty good question, guys. And let me give you a couple of reasons. A lot of times when people hire people, they look at, a lot of times they're not supposed to, it's a discriminatory thing. It's called ageism, where they look at an older person and think, well, you should be already retired. But we live in a new technology, a new driven way of making money. We've got AI available to us. So there's tools out there that can help a person who's struggling or getting a little bit older be able to come up to the new technology, to be able to understand and be able to learn faster than they ever could before. And a lot of times people, unfortunately, I hate to say it, there's a lot of great companies out there that are looking to hire people, but a lot of times people get overlooked because maybe people say, man, you've got a long resume, you've had a lot of experience, but we only pay this much money. Well, see, here's the key to success, guys. When you work in sales, you work on this magic thing called commission. So if you're offering somebody $15 an hour to come and show up, that's not selling. That's getting somebody to stand there and maybe ask a few questions. But if you work on this magic thing called commission, that gives you the capability to talk to people and be able to share information, because you know that in your heart you're working on commission. So you know it's really important that you do your best, that you come across where you're able to communicate. Well, people that are a little bit older who've been in sales or are thinking about getting sales, they should be the type of people that you're looking for. And the reason being is because they've been there, they've done that, and they've had to deal with so many different situations and be able to deal with these situations, raise family, raise kids, raise just themselves. And these days, if you're looking to hire somebody just because they might be a little bit younger, you might want to consider somebody who might be in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and these days, even some people in their 80s. I've seen some discrimination myself in the last couple of years. I'm a 60-year-old person, and I used to kind of overlook that because there's some sales jobs that aren't good for older people. Physical, unless you're a very physical person, there's some sales jobs, especially in the trades and such, where you've got to get out there and do measurements. You got to get out there in that hot weather, or you're having to get on a roof to do measurements. There's just so many different types of sales that can be too physical for an older person. But remember, there are a tremendous amount of sales jobs and opportunities where older people can talk to people over the phone. They've been able to communicate. They've been communicating for years. Maybe you work in a retail environment. Maybe you work in an insurance company, a real estate company. I do. I sell real estate. I sell life insurance, and I'm an older person. And I also have a side hustle as a security officer. So I'm always, even as an older person, I got a home, it's paid for, I've got bills, but I like to sell, I like to talk to people, I like to have multiple opportunities. I love to have opportunities to make money. And believe it or not, don't overlook older people. Please don't, guys. It's cool to hire a new person, but a lot of times they're really limited to what they know. And some younger people, I hate to say it, they really may not care. When I was a young person and I got into sales, I looked at everybody as like a dollar bill. And that means how much money could I get out of you? And I didn't really care about the aspect of building relationships and getting referrals and have continuous sales. See, here's the difference. An older person, we've done a lot of things. We've seen a lot of things. And no, we're not perfect. But see, we can reflect back on those things that maybe we weren't able to do right. Maybe the things that we did wrong. And we're able to bring that into the new opportunity. So never overlook an older person just because they may not look like the person that you think, oh my gosh, people are going to judge them. But here's the thing, guys, everybody gets older. But see, sometimes, like myself, I've been in sales for over 40 years, and I can tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. And I can share with you a lot of great things that I can help you to help your business. You got somebody who's only been in sales for a little while, they know very limited amount of information. But I've been in so many opportunities in my whole career selling. I've seen a lot of good companies who were in business 50 years, 100 years, 25, and even a month that aren't even here. But I'm a salesperson. I glean information from each opportunity, and I keep evolving because what? I love to sell. And if you're giving yourself not even a chance to find out if somebody can sell because they may be a little bit slower on the computer, listen, just remember this one thing. The older generation, they used to have people who used to do the paperwork for you. Do the processing. And as a salesperson, you generally would call people, set appointments, go out and see people. You would do some basic stuff, but now everything is acclimated to computers. There's a lot of companies that have people who call people over the phone, who are people who've touched something on a CRM. They want to purchase something. They have some questions about something, but they need to talk to somebody who's confident, somebody who cares. And remember, guys, if you're living at home and if you got a little bit of bills, imagine if you got a home, you got kids to take care of, you got to take care of your retirement because, man, Social Security ain't going to give you nothing. You need to consider hiring older people. Older people will show up to work every day. We'll show up to work on time. We will do more than that's asked of us because of our generation. The past generations, we never looked at as that is not my job. Every job, when you work for somebody, if you're a salesperson, is your job. Even if you think it's not, it's always best to learn everybody's opportunity, everybody's job when you're working for a company if you have the capability. The reason being is people come and go, and I've seen so many people come and go in the sales business that sometimes you need to think outside the box, look in the mirror and say, yeah, I'm getting a little bit older. Maybe I should give that older person a chance. And remember, take your time when it's coming to the computers. Give them some time, a week, 2 weeks. Sometimes it takes a couple of months for people to get acclimated to computer systems, to computer technology. So bear with them, set goals for them, set opportunities where they're able to meet each opportunity and get better and better. Because see, what's going to happen is they're going to be getting really good on the computer. They'll be getting good with their stuff. But because they have this pride about themselves, I'm going to make a sale. I got to pay for this. I got to pay for that. We are excited. We want to make money. We're older people. We want to go on trips. We want to have money in the bank. We want to pay our bills. We want to eat. So if you're looking to hire somebody, look for an older person. I didn't say a dead person who wouldn't do the work. I'm not saying that. There are some lazy people in this world, young and old. So remember, when you're looking for good quality salesperson, don't underestimate their age. You never look at their face. You never look at their color. You never look at the person. You look at the character of the person, the type of person, the person who wants to do this. If somebody's giving you the time of day and they want to try to be a salesperson and you've got a product and you don't even give them a chance, shame on you. You gave that younger person a chance. And I'm not saying anything bad about young people. I was young and people gave me a chance. But see, here's the thing. You never know. Like for myself, if you met me, you wouldn't know I had a real estate license. You never know I had a mortgage license. You never know I had an insurance license. You never know I had a Class A CDL license. I even have a security guard's license. But see, here's the thing. We got to work. We got to pay our bills. We got to make money. So give somebody who's a little bit older or somebody who maybe are a little rough around the edges, who got a little bit or maybe very little computer knowledge, but they have this willingness to show up, their willingness to work, this willingness to get paid for nothing when you're not working and you're not getting paid. I've worked in sales for a long time. I've worked in real estate and I've done a whole lot of free stuff. And if all these companies were to see all the cool stuff that I've been able to do for other people to help make money and to try to run a business, they would say, maybe I might want to give an older person a chance. So do yourself a favor, guys, get out there and sell some. But if you're a business owner, if you are a person, HR, or a person who's looking to hire people, never look at the age. Be very careful. It's against the law anyway, but people do it every single day. But give them a chance, because see, what could happen is they could really make it better for you. At least give them a shot, see what happens. And I love it when people have given me an opportunity, and I've been very happy when I was able to shine and do a really good job. So remember, you're important and you matter. So if you are looking to get into sales, you're never too old to learn. Remember, we're green and growing. We ain't ripe and rotting. And with new AI technology, be open-minded. You'll be able to do your best, and you'll be able to learn. You just have to have this inside of you that you want to learn. It's amazing. As I got older, I became a person who became a student. I love to learn. I'm always learning. So remember, if you're green and growing, you're not ripe and rotting, you're growing. So never underestimate an older person. They might be able to help you. Man, we got even some guy in the White House now that's pretty doggone sharp. We had some dummies out there. So remember, just don't judge and give somebody a chance. You might be surprised. They might help you grow your business. Get out there and sell something. Have a wonderful day, guys. And don't forget, have a nice day. Okay? All right. Never underestimate an older salesperson. I just sold another one. Okay. All right.